Another Super Bowl in the books. We'll talk about the best commercials, Beyonce's surprise drop, and it may shock you how many people call out from work the day after the big game. You're watching The Rundown. Hello, everyone. I'm here. I didn't call out. It was a thrilling Super Bowl with the Chiefs winning for the second year in a row. It was also only the second time ever that the big game went to overtime, but the day after the Super Bowl is known as Super Sick Monday. That's right, a survey from UKG Workforce Institute finds it estimates that more than 16 million Americans call out of work the day after the Super Bowl. 6 million of those workers will risk getting in trouble by their boss for faking being sick or ghosting work, which means they won't even show up or tell anyone. For those who do call out, here are those worst excuses to call out sick from work. According to Active Absence, people say, I didn't have any clean clothes. I fell out of bed and banged my head. I dreamed I had come to work, so I thought I was there and just stayed asleep. Or my bed was too nice to get out of. Very bad excuses. A lot of companies scored big when it came to commercials that aired during the Super Bowl. At a cost of $7 million for 30 seconds, the ads did not come cheap. The New York Times chose some of their favorites.
Touchdown, Tommy on them keys. Player coach.
Got it.
I'm open. And needs no introduction, my partner.
Sometimes it's really hard to be your friend.
You said you were going to support me?
Don't go away. Take my heart. Why you dunking me, girl? Why you dunking me?
Go Kings.
My heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
I'm loving the Dunk Kings. This is one of my favorites. This Dunkin' ad starring Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Tom Brady, and Jennifer Lopez was praised as one of the best of the bunch. On the other end, New York Times said Super Bowl commercials from Oreo, Body Armor, and Drumstick were among the worst. Beyonce announced a new album and dropped 2 singles right after her Super Bowl ad aired. Her fans have been waiting for a follow-up to her Grammy-winning 2022 album Renaissance. It was promoted as Act 1 of a 3-part project. Act 2 is due out March 29th. A Rams fan who was surprised with Super Bowl tickets had an extra special moment this weekend. Jim Sullivan got to meet Rams rookie sensation Puka Nacua. Jim is an Air Force veteran, and USAA arranged this meeting. Here's reaction from Jim and Puka.
You know, this is just incredible.
I'm blessed to be a part of this, and I'm so excited to meet Jim Sullivan, and I'm glad that he's going to go out and come to the game. He's a Rams fan, so I love to hear that as well.
What a special moment. What a weekend for this Rams fan. This was his first Super Bowl game, and of course, he wore his Rams gear. It's been pretty chilly outside, so you may want to grab a coat. Let's check in with meteorologist David Bicker with a look at what we can expect in your forecast.
Hi there. As we go through the next couple of days, we have a couple of things to talk about. First of all, really nice weather for much of Southern California. We have an area of low pressure that's sitting off the coastline right here. This is the pattern for Tuesday, by the way. You can see that we've got a little bump starting to form in the jet stream. And what's happening is high pressure is going to build over the west coast and eliminate that low. But you can see that right behind it, another one just moved in. And this is the one that we will be watching for as we get into the weekend. It will slide closer and closer to the coastline. It will grab onto an atmospheric river and point it at the state. However, it will run up against this area of high pressure, which will slow it down. And with atmospheric rivers, the key is timing and location. And right now, that part's kind of hard to nail down. So for the next couple of days, enjoy the really nice weather, but expect to possibly have some rain returning as we get into the weekend. That's a look at your forecast. Back over to you.
Loved ones of a man who was shot outside a Home Depot in South LA are desperate for answers about what happened. Police say that man assaulted someone at the store on Slauson and Western Sunday afternoon. A security guard tried to stop him from leaving, but police say the man tried to drive away. That's when the security guard shot and killed him.
You could have de-escalated the situation and he could have lived.
The person who was allegedly assaulted was taken to the hospital. While the security guard was taken into custody, police have not said whether he's under arrest. There's a growing memorial in Gardena for a 5-year-old boy killed in a hit-and-run crash that also injured his grandmother. Investigators say a car hit the two as they were in a crosswalk at Marine and Bud Long Avenues Sunday morning. The driver did not stop. The little boy died at the scene. The grandmother was taken to the hospital.
Grandma and the grandson crossed the line. And one of the cars, I'm not sure what side, because they told me they ran over the lady and the kid.
There's no description of the hit-and-run driver, and police hope surveillance video in the neighborhood may have captured their car. A woman suspected of trying to shoot up Joel Osteen's Houston megachurch with a child by her side has been killed by 2 off-duty officers. That was the sound of gunshots captured on a cell phone. The boy, who's believed to be 5 years old, is in critical condition. Investigators say the woman started shooting, then 2 off-duty officers who were attending church shot the woman and the boy as they walked into a Spanish Sunday service that was about to get underway. Police say the woman was armed with a long rifle and wearing a trench coat.
Once she went down, officers reported back to us that she threatened, that she had a bomb. So we searched her vehicle, our bomb squad, and also the backpack. No explosives were found.
A 57-year-old man was also shot in the leg. So far, police have not revealed a motive, but believe it was an isolated incident. Some hopeful news to report of something saved in the rubble of last week's storm. NBC4's Alex Rozier has that story.
When this week's storm slammed Southern California, Beverly Glen was hit hard.
Everyone was really shook up.
On Caribou Lane, a mudslide knocked this vacant home off its foundation, and debris slid down the hill.
The most important thing is that nobody was hurt.
But hours later, neighbor Travis Longcore made a discovery.
We were just so sad about that.
That touched his heart.
And it ejected from the house this baby grand piano that then flew and hit the carport and then bounced and ended up in the street over here.
But this isn't just any piano. Travis knows the former owner's family, and he says it once belonged to opera singer Melissa Corgis, who was nominated for an Academy Award for her role in the 1938 film, The Great Waltz. So now you understand why Travis wanted to save her piano.
She was quite a well-known opera singer in Los Angeles.
And by Wednesday morning, his wife found a family that wanted to help. We were there when he took the call.
I am Kirill Kazimov, one of the owners of Kazimov Blutner Piano Company.
Suddenly, he had hope.
You gotta go back a little bit as you're going.
On Wednesday afternoon, LADWP helped a group of movers hoist the piano out of the mud.
We're gonna try to move it over in our direction here.
They placed it on a dolly so they could push the piano down a 300-foot hill.
1, 2, 3, go.
All the way to this truck that was headed toward the experts.
We are the oldest piano store in Los Angeles County.
92-year-old Helga Kazimov is the owner of Kazimov Blutner Piano Company.
I was born in Hanover, Germany.
Helga and her husband opened their first store in 1962. Her husband passed away in 1997, and now she runs the store on Larchmont Boulevard with her sons. And after they saw the photo of the damaged piano in the LA Times, they wanted to see what they can salvage.
Why was it so important to you to recover this piano?
Because it's a Blutner.
The Blutner family's been making pianos in Germany since 1853.
In one word, I would say it's a soulful sounding piano. Some people say dark sounding, deep, mysterious.
The Kazimovs have 14 Blutners on their showroom floor.
Yeah, here we go. Bam.
And now a 15th outside.
It does have all of its keys here. The action is an old-style action.
After it arrived at the store, the serial number informed them this piano was built in 1875, but the water damage told them something else.
Sadly, unless someone really wanted to put a lot into it, it's likely not as a full unit as a use of a piano anymore.
But the Kazimovs take comfort knowing a few parts of this piano can be restored.
The veneer can be used and stripped off and and used again. The legs, the casters, the pedals, some of the hinge work.
A few parts of history worth hanging on to.
Which is more than we could hope for in terms of trying to make this right. Sort of the memory of people who, are embodied, their memories embodied in things, and you don't want such an important thing to end up in the dump.
I'm Alex Rozier, NBC4 News.
If you're looking for a pet, a cute little fur baby, now's the time to get one. Pasadena Humane is offering a special promotion this month. Dogs and cats at the shelter that are over 6 months old are available for only $14. It's all part of the organization's special promotion that ties Valentine's Day and Heart Health Month together.
It's a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day and also to remember that it is, Heart Awareness, American Heart Health Awareness Month. So we're kind of tying the two together because we know that pets bring us a lot of joy, but they're also good for our health as well.
Oh, those cute faces are melting my heart. The promotion is good through February 18th. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app at our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with traffic reports throughout your morning commute. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.